class, it's Professor Leckerkirk. I just thought I'd walk through the week 3 assignment with you, give you some tips, pointers, and suggestions. Okay, first make sure you do all of the prepared section. I specifically want to call your attention to chapter 3 of the textbook, specifically chapter 3.2 of the textbook, because it goes over the 3 different leadership styles. So you have autocratic, democratic, and then laissez-faire. Read these sections very carefully because it will help you define each leadership style and also give you what those traits are. So read these sections carefully. Okay. Next, make sure you take your leadership styles questionnaire. You can either take it in frame or you can open it up in a new window, clicking down here. Find out what your leadership style is and where you land. Next, you're gonna make a 6-slide PowerPoint presentation. What goes on each slide is outlined here. You can either do this from scratch or you can use the week 3 PowerPoint template. It's right here and it's completely fill outable. It's 6 slides and it kind of indicates what you fill in. So the first slide, fill in the title, your name, all of that. Next, for the next 3 slides, you're basically defining each leadership style in your own words. So basically, read the textbook and then try to say it in your own words. And then down here, you need to list 3 traits or characteristics associated with that leadership style. And you can get all of that from reading the textbook. If you look on the model assignment on the second slide, there's this good link. It's very helpful called Democratic, Authoritarian, Laissez-faire, what type of leader are you? And if you click on that, it's a Forbes article and it goes over these leadership styles in a little bit more detail and gives you some suggestions of who may have that style. So I find that very helpful. So after you kind of define and characterize the 3 leadership styles, your next slide, your 5th slide, is you picking a leader who represents one of those styles. So the textbook offers some suggestions, so does the article. You can also use a famous leader that you're well known of. Maybe you want to guess Trump's leadership style or maybe a past president. But somebody well known, someone I could look up or Google. So that's what you need to do here. Over on the right, you should probably include an image of that leader. You can do that just by clicking this picture. It should open up the prompt and you just type in whoever it is. So let's say, you wanted to use maybe Abraham Lincoln as an example. You can type in Lincoln and search. That's what you just hit enter to search. And you can get images that you can use. And maybe you have to uncheck Creative Commons to get more options, but it's really simple, not hard. So do that for a well-known leader and briefly describe who that leader was or is. So here you want to do your best to explain who that leader is or was in your own words. I completely understand if you need to Google or use Wikipedia to kind of learn a little bit about your leader. That is completely fine. Just make sure you're not copying things word for word, and if you are, you're quoting it. I'd prefer that you paraphrase information of the leader here. So that's what I'm looking for. And then the last slide is for you to reflect on your own leadership style. And this should be based on the interactive that you took. So your score that you got here should be what you talk about here in your last slide. And then talk about your strengths of your leadership style and maybe some areas of opportunity. This is what we kind of call weaknesses, but rooms for you to grow. And then on the very right, include a picture either of yourself or a picture that represents you. If you're not comfortable with showing a picture of yourself, you can use maybe an avatar or a stick figure drawing if you want to do something like that. I'm happy with anything as long as it fits into the slide and represents you. Okay, and that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Be sure to proofread before you turn this in and save it as a PDF. That's really easy to do too. All you need to do is go to File, select Save as PDF, give it a title and make sure it says PDF down here and you should be all set. And that's what I'm looking for your week 3 assignment. If you need any help, please reach out. Okay, have a great day, and I will talk with you all very soon. All right, thank you. Bye.